Financially Free, and we are live today with our gratitude practice, our peace practice, our financial freedom affirmations, and our financial freedom visualization. My name is May Tozala. Good morning. And we begin with gratitude. So I'm live every day at the same time, 5 a.m. Hawaii time. I live in Waikiki with my husband, Jomel, and my 12-year-old son, Jordan, and my mom. Back in 2011, I had more credit card debt than my annual salary. I paid it all off by April of 2016, and then quit my job. December 23rd, 2016 was my last day. And then I started coaching clients to do what I did, which was not just pay off all the debt. Our net worth had improved by about $500,000. We were making almost $500 a month in passive income, mostly from dividend yielding stocks. During those mastermind programs, I was coaching clients on how to do all those things. And also we started buying property for the first time together. We bought our first condo in Waikiki in 2017. In 2018, we bought our second condo in Waikiki, which is an Airbnb business, which we still run today. And in 2019, we sold the first condo and bought this one, which is a 3-bedroom condo, and my mom moved in last year. So that's my story. You can find out more about me at yesfinanciallyfree.com. And I just did a webinar. On yesterday morning at 6 a.m. options trading, how to get paid to buy stocks. It was a really good webinar, and you really do there is a way to get paid to buy stocks. It's pretty cool. It's called it's an options trading strategy, and it's a basic beginner options trading strategy. So I taught that yesterday. It was such a good training. And so I'm sending out the replay to my email list this week. You can get that replay link if you join my email list. How do you do that? You go to yesfinanciallyfree.com, all right? And then on the menu, there's a contact us page, and that page is where you join my email list, and that's how you get my emails, yeah? So when you go there, you just put in your name, email, and hit the button, and you will get the free ebook, Working Parents Guide to Financial Freedom. It'll be sent to you instantly. If you don't get it, check your spam folder. If you still don't get it, check your promotions tab on Gmail. And if you still don't get it, then try a different email address because it didn't work with your email server. All right, let's begin. We're going to do our gratitude practice. Alexa, set timer for 1 minute.
1 minute timer started.
Thank you. Just say thank you for 1 minute, guys. Thank you for this cool hair tie that I got in Taiwan. Thank you for a beautiful day. Thank you that I woke up this morning. Thank you that I'm healthy. Thank you that I have teachers that teach me Dharma. Thank you. Thank you for Buddha for teaching so many people the Dharma, and that it could last thousands of years and come to me. I'm so grateful. Thank you for Jesus Christ. Thank you for God. Thank you for everything that has blessed my life. Thank you for having a family, that I live in a home in beautiful Waikiki. Waikiki is beautiful, guys. Thank you that I can do that. Thank you for the schools. Thank you for his teachers. Thank you that I can teach him stuff. Thank you for my dad and that I got to see him. Thank you for Lolo. Thank you that Jamel is visiting his dad. My husband is visiting his dad. Thank you that I know Lolo. He's a great dad. Alexa, stop. Okay, then we're done with that. Now we're gonna do our peace practice. The peace practice, the first step is to write the sentence, today is going to be my peaceful day. And you wanna do that after you wake up and after you make your bed in the morning, after you go to the bathroom. And I didn't do it yet, so I forgot to do it. I did do the meditation practice, but all right, so I'm gonna do it right now. So all you do is get a pen or a pencil and a notebook or a piece of paper. Notebook is easier, and then every day I just write in a different line, yeah? Today is going to be my peaceful day, yeah? You write the sentence, yeah? And then you read it several times. You say it out loud. Today is going to be my peaceful day. Whew. All right, no one can change that but me. It works. Try it. Today is going to be my peaceful day. This is taught by the monk Bhante Panakara from the Walk for Peace. Yeah? All right. Now we are going to do our meditation practice, the mindfulness breathing. You just focus on your breath here. When you breathe in, count 1, breathe out, count 1, breathe in, count 2, out 2, breathe in 3, out 3, 4, 4, 5, 5. So you go to 5, and then you start back at 1, and then you do it again, but you go to 6 the second time. And you keep doing that. Go back to 1, go to 7, then go back to 1, go to 8, then to 9, then to 10, and then start over again from 1 and go to 5. All right? If you get distracted, like I did this for 20 minutes before I came on the live today, and I did get distracted because I want to buy property, and I kept thinking about it, right? So I kept saying to myself, thought, thought, thought in my mind, and then I came back to my breathing. So that's what you do when you're distracted by a thought. You notice in your mind, say thought, 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 come back to your breathing, yeah? So you can do that with sounds, sound, 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 come back to your breathing. You can also do that with, sounds, you can do it, oh yeah, with feelings like pain, itchiness, numbness, feeling, 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 and come back to your breathing, okay? All right. So we're going to do that. We're going to do our breathing practice. If you lose count, all right, just start over. Just go back to 1 and start over again, all right? It's okay to lose count. Don't get mad at yourself. It's very common and normal to lose count while you're meditating. So don't be mad. Don't make up stories like, I'm not good at this and I'm going to give up. Don't do that. Just start over again, all right? All right, so let's begin. Alexa, set timer for 1 minute.
1 minute timer started.
Okay, close your eyes. Relax from your head down to your shoulders, mid-body, lower body. Take in 3 deep breaths. Now count your breaths. Alexa, stop. Alexa, stop. That was great. All right, so that is the peace practice, and that's the mindfulness breathing. It feels, you want to be relaxed when you do it. That's why I did the whole relax down and then do the 3 deep breaths and then have a slight smile on your face. It's actually very nice to do it. It's calm and peaceful. Some people will fall asleep, and that is normal. In the beginning, people fall asleep. Bhante Panakara, the monk who teaches this, said a lot of monks, when they first learn this, fall asleep, okay? He says they do the sleep meditation, which is like this, which I thought was funny. Anyway, he said the more you do it, the less you'll fall asleep. You'll be able to stay awake, and you'll actually really love it. You'll want to meditate, and that's how it's happening to me. I actually really enjoy it now. I'd rather meditate than watch TV and do things like that. So that's big progress for me. But it's really nice once you do it for a while. But it's not just to meditate. Your life gets better, right? All right, so the rest of the mindfulness practice, the peace practice, is to focus on the rest of your day, each task you're doing one thing at a time. And that's so that you can focus and be in the present moment and not be like thinking about other things while you're doing what you're doing. So when you're meditating, focus on your breath instead of thinking about buying a place like I was. When you, just breathe in and out, just relax, breathe in and out, focus on your breath. That's it. It's really simple. And then for the rest of the day, as well, if you're cooking, just focus on cooking. Driving, just focus on driving. Don't call people on the phone. My husband does it all the time, actually. He'll call people when he drives. That's his habit. He's not doing this practice, only I am. So I used to do that too, because it's so easy now, right? Say, hey, Siri, call somebody, or hey, yeah, Google call, you know, it's amazing how easy it is, but I stopped doing that. And I stopped texting people while I drive. Although, you know, telling Siri to text somebody, I stopped doing that. I don't do that. Or I'd stop doing it as much. And then when you eat, don't talk. And that one's really challenging too, but I've gotten to the point where I'm doing better at that. Like I just eat and I don't talk as much when I eat. So it's a practice. Enjoy the peace practice. We're going to do our financial freedom affirmations and financial freedom visualization practice now. So I'm going to show you my blog. All right. It's a cool blog. Let me see. I'm going to get it on my screen here and then I'll share it with you. Okay. And then you guys can see where to get affirmations, where I get my affirmations. So if you go to yesfinanciallyfree.com, all right, there's a website, yesfinanciallyfree.com. That's my blog, okay? Yesfinanciallyfree.com. And on the menu, there's this map to freedom, all right? If you want to check out the blog, by the way, it has replays, right, of all my lives are right there on the blog, live replays. Every day I go live, just at this time, and I have the replay. It's awesome, yeah? And you can join in. You can do the practice every morning or whenever time zone this is for you, or you can watch the replay in your own morning time zone if you need, you know, someone to guide you and keep you motivated. And then, like I said before, the email list to get the free replay of the webinar I did yesterday on options trading, just put your name, email, hit the yes button, and you'll get that ebook. If you don't get the ebook, you're not on the list. Check your spam folder. That's what I told you about earlier. And the map to freedom is where we're going now. Map to freedom is this page where it has a lot of information about how to become financially free. Now, number 5 is called Do It Yourself. And it's just information, blog posts that I've done that have been very helpful for me to change my life and quit my job and create passive income. So 643 affirmations for financial freedom, wealth, abundance, money, and prosperity. All right, you go through here and there's tons of affirmations. Yeah, so cool, right? All right, let's see. Let's find some cool. I'm gonna go to number, let's see what numbers are there. I was in 6, 7. Let's try this one. All right, let's see what this one brings for us today. So just repeat after me. Here we go. I welcome all the things money can buy. I welcome all the things money can buy. All my bills are paid with wonderful ease. All my bills are paid with wonderful ease. I am passionate about building wealth. I am passionate about building wealth. I give thanks that I am now rich, wealthy, and happy. I give thanks that I am now rich, wealthy, and happy. I have the power to attract wealth. I have the power to attract wealth. How do I have the power to attract wealth? How do I have the power to attract wealth? Why do I have the power to attract wealth? Why do I have the power to attract wealth? Woohoo! These are good. I receive money and wealth in unique ways. I receive money and wealth in unique ways. How do I receive money and wealth in unique ways? How do I receive money and wealth in unique ways? Why do I receive money and wealth in unique ways? Why do I receive money and wealth in unique ways? All right, that's awesome. We're done with our affirmations. Now we're gonna do our financial freedom visualization. What is that? You imagine that you are financially free. This is a practice that a lot of my mentors taught me that were much more successful than me, who were younger than me. So they said this is very important. So you just imagine you are doing what you want to be doing when you are financially free. All right, just imagine it. You're living the lifestyle of someone who's financially free. How does it feel? What are you doing? Right? That's what we're going to do right now, okay? So, Alexa, set timer for 1 minute.
1 minute timer
Okay,
started.
close your eyes. Now imagine you're financially free right now. Who are you with? Where are you? Go. Feel the feelings of being financially free. Alexa, stop. All right, that was fun. All right, so I hope you enjoyed imagining you were financially free. That is the last step of our practice. If you want to know more about me, I'm going to show you one more thing on my blog. It's called the products page. That's if you want to get my services or something like that. Okay, so I will show you right now really quickly, and then we are done for today. I don't know if you're going to watch the World Cup game, right? That's going to be on in a couple hours, I guess. So products page. If you go to the products page and you scroll down, I have a lot of products here. This is at yesfinanciallyfree.com, okay? One of them, which I'm going to talk about, is called DIY, Build and Balance Your Investment Portfolio. Here I teach you how to invest your own money in stocks, bonds, gold, commodities, long-term and short-term bonds. I don't really do treasury bonds. I do more portfolio investing that was recommended by Ray Dalio. He's a billionaire hedge fund manager for Money Master the Game by Tony Robbins. It's a great book. You should read it if you haven't. But he recommended this portfolio that limits losses and has a pretty good gain, like 9.72 average from 1984 to 2012. And it limits losses, only 3.93% during the housing crisis, as opposed to the S&P that dropped 37%. So I decided to build this portfolio for my son in 2019 for college, all right? And lo and behold, COVID happened. Remember COVID? And the stock market crashed, what, 50%? It was a huge crash, bigger than the housing crisis. And my son's portfolio did not crash. It went down. It was negative, but not 50%. I think it was negative 15, and then it went to like 5 in a week, and then it was making a profit, all right? When the stock market was still down like 30%, the stock market was down for a long time, if you guys remember COVID. He was making a profit already. So this portfolio works, and I was so impressed with it that I taught my clients how to do it during COVID, all right? And I recorded all the sessions, and I created this product with it. You can get all those video recordings, learn how to do it yourself, build your own all seasons portfolio, and you get office hour invites. So what does that mean? I send you a Zoom invite every Monday, and if you need help building and balancing it, just ask me for help, and you get that for 1 year. The videos access for 1 year and my help for 1 year. So it's a lot of time. It doesn't take that long to build a portfolio. Okay, it could take you maybe a week, but if you just do it. But if you need my help, I'm there to help you. So that is the product. You just click on that button, and that'll give you more information. And it's only $197, so it's really affordable. It's a great skill. If you don't know how to build and balance your own investment portfolio, go ahead and click that, all right? And just join that. It's only $197 for that course. So have a great day. Thank you for joining. I will be live again tomorrow at the same time. May you be well, may you be happy, may you be peaceful. And follow me if you haven't yet on TikTok and on YouTube. Thank you so much for all the likes and follows. And I really appreciate you guys for subscribing. If you haven't already subscribed, you'll get notifications when I go live every day. I will see you again tomorrow morning, same time. Aloha, take care. Bye guys. Have a